Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. It's not very often I get video footage and photos from two different people over 1,000 miles apart that have witnessed what appears to be the same object in the nighttime sky, but that was the case here recently, and I'm going to share with you guys in this video footage of an object along the east coast of the United States that was spotted in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Long Island, New York. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Josh out of Lindsay, Oklahoma, of a fiery orange and yellow sky at either sunrise or sunset. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. Not too much activity in the last 24 hours. However, that's not the case over here at the Planetary K Index. You can see a small spike in activity. That means a CME from the sun made contact with the Earth, and there were auroras in the high latitudes of planet Earth last night, and that's because of the Earth-facing side of the sun being loaded with sunspots in active regions that are producing solar flares. At least a few days ago, there were a series of large M-class solar flares that did produce the slight disturbance in the K Index that once again did produce auroras in the upper latitudes. Looking at the power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us, just over 13,000 customers in Texas and 27,500 customers in Louisiana without electricity right now due to inclement weather. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. A little bit of earthquake activity up here in the northeastern entrance. No activity for whatever reasons over here at Parker Peak. There's a complete absence of data. But other than that, pretty quiet at the Yellowstone supervolcano. Okay, here we go. We're going to the east coast of the United States. I'm going to start up here in the Long Island, New York area. I received photos just a couple of days ago from Steve S., and these photos go back to January 13th, the night of January 13th of 2022, when he said there was a large craft in the nighttime sky. He managed to get these photos of it. He said he took videos as well. He's trying to send the video to me right now. He said it wouldn't attach to the email. But this is what he saw in the nighttime sky. You can see these lights are in a configuration, and he said they were definitely part of something larger. They were attached to a large craft. So we're going to go south down the east coast, just a little over 1,000 miles to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I received this video from Amar Kali, and this goes back to January the 13th of 2022. And I just received this video today, and I received the photos from Steve either yesterday or the day before. But watch over here in the clouds. Amar noticed something in the clouds that also was red and green. It appeared to be stationary, wasn't making any noise. And at one point, you're going to see it turn, and it looks like a triangle craft, like what Steve saw up in Long Island, New York. Notice right here, I paused it. There's a beam of light coming out the top of, you can't really tell it's a craft just yet, but you will be able to here in just a second as it kind of rotates in the sky. But notice the beam of light pointing up into the sky, and it's not originating from the ground. Right there, you can see what looks like a triangle. See the three different points of light forming a triangle? That means that these lights were also part of something larger, and coincidentally, this is also the night of January the 13th. And here in just a second, you're going to see the familiar red and green lights right there. There we go. That were spotted up in Long Island, New York by Steve. This has to be the same craft that was seen traveling up and down the east coast of the United States on the night of January the 13th. I mean, what are the odds of something like this occurring? You can see this thing's not moving. The noise you hear is water along the beach, so this is out over the ocean. I mean, what are the odds of two different people over 1,000 miles away seeing the same mysterious craft in the nighttime sky? This thing is in like a holding position. It's not moving up or down, side to side. It's staying tucked in behind that cloud, but you can clearly see the lights, and that's what drew Amar to the sky, were these red and green lights. He watched this for an extended period of time. The video that he shared with me was just over 3 minutes long, and it appears to be, let me pause it here real quick. Look at the red and green configuration in the sky. That looks like what Steve saw up in Long Island, New York. However, Steve appears to be a lot closer to this object than what Amar was. This looks like it's out over the ocean a little farther, and it's tucked in behind the clouds, so it's not quite as visible, but the red and green lights look exactly the same color. I think they saw the same craft, and apparently it was moving up and down the East Coast. Whether it was up or down, I don't know, but it was apparently spotted in Long Island, New York, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I'm sure people in between may have seen this craft too. I don't know. But I just did receive this video and photos within the last 72 hours. And again, two different people over 1,000 miles apart apparently have seen the same object in the nighttime sky, a mysterious object at that. This is not a helicopter. This is not an airplane. This is stationary. Airplanes don't remain stationary in the sky. It appears to be using the clouds as a form of cover. It's kind of staying in that cloud. It's not moving out of it. It's staying tucked behind the clouds. And he, again, videoed this for an extended period of time. The video that he shared with me was 3 minutes and 18 seconds long. I'm sure he was looking at this thing before this video footage started, and I'm sure he continued to look at it after the video. This was in the sky for a long time and wasn't making any sound, wasn't moving. The only thing it did was kind of rotate in the sky, maintaining the same position, and at times you can see 3 points of light, implying that it's a triangle like what Steve saw up in Long Island, New York. I mean, what are the odds? How bizarre is that? Some sort of a mysterious red and green craft stationary off the coast of Fort Lauderdale and stationary in the skies above Long Island. And I'm waiting on the video from Steve, who is sending video footage from Long Island, New York. And both of these sightings go back to January the 13th of 2022. Simply incredible. Thank you guys. Greatly appreciate the photos and videos. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, look for this red banner that says have a large video, and I'll show you what you can do. Just click on the red banner. It will redirect you to my Dropbox, and you simply drag and drop your video right there. It's very simple, and this will take large videos. So if you have a large video, look for the red tab and drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location. And don't forget, you can always find my most recent YouTube video over here underneath this red tab that says latest YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.